We've got JDG versus Anyone's Legend. First pick Zeri once again. Yes, the champion that we rant about daily is back. Now the question is, do we get a Yuumi here? I would assume that you want Yuumi here because Sivir plus an Enchanter doesn't really punish Zeri lanes hard. Okay, I guess they're gonna go for the all-in, so they're just gonna play into Yuumi. Okay, Chocho is just playing his Amumu, bro. I mean, that is his champion. Okay, Yuumi is banned this time. Okay, so they actually gave him the chance to go Yuumi, and they didn't take it. Assume that we probably get a jungler ban here. Bro, Poppy is still up. Yo, Poppy is up. Yo, Poppy is up, guys. Pantheon. Poppy just out of the meta, or like what's happening? Poppy is broken, no? Still? Well, 14 is still good. I mean, Lulu into the Amumu Sivir. I guess we'll see how this goes. ZDZ, I mean, ZDZ is a Jax player. That's what you need to know about this guy. This guy is a big Jax player. A lot of the lower tier top laners in this league are huge Jax players. Is he gonna go Gnar or Camille? So this is what's happening. He is begging his team, can I play Camille? Look, he's like, dude, just pick me Camille. We're gonna win this game. Yes, give me Camille. And his coach is like, please pick Gnar, man, please. Gnar is good for the team comp here. And look at the coach. The coach is like pretending to smile. Coaches are like, yeah, bro. I mean, I guess Camille could work here. Team is like, well, I think we fucking lost. I mean, we're kind of playing Pantheon Camille into Sejuani. I think it's probably over. This is just how it goes, man.
And honestly, it feels like he's one of the...
He's like, dude, 4-5. Okay, so coaches normally will plan the first 3 picks. And then 4-5, when it gets into like counter picks and like the situational picks, a lot of coaches will defer to their players because they want their players to be comfortable, and they'll have like an idea, a theme of the draft that'll be shaped by the first 3, and then 4-5 will be like, you'll have options, right? So when you're counterpicking top, like there's a lot of stuff you could play into a Sejuani. Like some people will play Jax. I mean, Bin will just play Jax. He doesn't give a f, right? Because he's just a Jax player. You can play Camille. Some people these days are playing Renekton, which I think is terrible. Some people want to play Aatrox into Sejuani. Some people want to play Jarvan top into Sejuani. Some people will just be like, I'll take Ornn, he takes Sejuani, we'll just clash, we'll play whatever like top lane. Some people like champions like Mundo into tanks. I mean, there's just like so many options that you have, and all of them are going to be like decent in their own ways. So a lot of times you'll just defer to your player to like what they want to play. But a lot of the times the coach will, you know, make a suggestion, be like, ooh, this could work with our team comp. But you don't want to normally force a player onto a pick they really don't want in a match. Essentially, that's how drafting works. So normally when I blame coaches, I normally am blaming them based off their top 3, because I feel like first 3 are really easy to prep for, right? Your first 3 bans, you know what OPs are going to be left. You generally know what the other team prioritizes, what they play. Like champions like Talia, champions like Zeri, like those are going to be picked early almost every single time. So you can shape that draft a lot more. You can like you can get an identity for your draft in those first 3. So when teams like really fuck up first 3, that's when I think coaching staff is at fault. Yeah, 4-5 is normally on the players. Hey, Kanavi. Looking bot. I mean, he's looked at every lane so far. It feels like he's just been way more active on the map than Jaho. Whoa, what the f is going on here? Jesus. My God. That's some aggressive. Wait, Kanavi's going in? I mean, Talia is here. Let's see what happens. I think this is still a winnable fight for JDG.
Gets traded back to a jungler for support. Betty in a little bit of a 1v1 on his own, so he's going to be forced to flash over the wall, you would imagine, as he tries to keep himself away.
Oh, I mean, they have Zeri moving first. Chocho is level 6. Oh my God, they're just Pantheon ulting in. They're just going to fucking send it for the boys. I mean, Kanavi's just alive. Wait, Kanavi's just alive because of Lulu. Wait, they're just going to lose so hard. Pick me Camille Giga Chad. Yes, pick me Camille. I am strong. Oh man, they lost the whole game at Herald. Bro, let's go Drake here. Do we really need to contest this Herald, JDG? Can't we just go Drake? Oh wait, never mind. Betty is just getting his clapped. Okay, Hope just clapped him. Okay, I mean, I guess they just took the fight. Well, I guess they win hard as I mean, I guess that's the right decision if the enemy team's inting for Herald. Did Betty have no spell shield? Do I think JDG would beat T1 in a best of 5? I don't think it's possible to beat T1 in a best of 5 without cheating or taking more blue side games. But yes, I do think they would win. I'm not that impressed with T1 recently in the games I've watched. Like, I didn't think they're serious versus... Oh, missing flashed in to try to ulti 369. And they got Sedge. Like, it's not bad. Oh, he was trying to time it with the spell shield expiring. That was actually really close to the timing there.
Plays from JDG. I love that JDG playing out through this 2-lane setup. Not going to opt into any 3-lane shenanigans. And now looking like they'll guarantee a second charge off the Herald.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just using it to take mid-tier. Holy threw their ultis out. Oh my god. Well, I mean, all right, wait. Camille's in the back line though. Okay, the Q flash, the Camille mechanics.
Now get deep vision in topside jungle, and well, ZDZ
is
gone.
And welcome to the express train of the Weaver's Wall, just in case.
Isn't it weird how like Zeri's Qs are like not the most crucial part of her kit right now? I mean, they're just diving it. I don't know if this is good even. I mean, Hope is kind of sending it now. I mean, I guess they have ulti as well.
It doesn't feel like that, Asheen. It is that.
It is like that. It doesn't just feel. We don't talk about our feelings here.
Hey, they're just going onto the Mumu. I mean, the Mumu without a Kalista supporting it just means that it's just getting one shot in every fight. I mean, Zhao's just dead. All right, we're just ending. Yeah, JDG might be a little bit better than anyone's legend. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's legend is winning a game for the rest of the series or rest of the season, I should say. Don't you believe in Sivir to turn around? Maybe it's an angle. 26 seconds on the respawn. I think they could probably defend here. It's looking pretty good right now. Oh, never mind, they lost. All right, so they gotta. I mean, they gotta win off E5. They beat Weibo earlier in this. Oh wait, I remember that. But I mean, recently AO got 2-0'd by OMG. Or sorry, yeah, they got 2-0'd by OMG, 2-0 by RNG. They won a game versus FPX. They 2-0'd WE. They actually beat TT, which is really big. But maybe they can get a game off RNG or off EDG or top. Maybe they can get a game off EDG. I don't think they can beat top. It might just be doomed for anyone's legend. Ends up being Gnar. Okay, so that is the draft. So there's decent frontline from JDG. I think this is heavily going to depend on how strong ZDZ gets, because if ZDZ gets strong in this game, then I think it might be too much for JDG to deal with. But that being said, mid jungle in 2v2s, I guess it depends on who gets the engage. Generally, Kanavi and Yagao work really well together, so they win a lot of 2v2s. And I think if they do consistently win 2v2s this game, yeah, I mean, they should be able to just take over and move to side lanes. Yuumi lanes are susceptible to dives, or Lulu lanes with a Yuumi on your team, they're susceptible to dives. Same thing. So if we see Kanavi and Yagao just win mid jungle, I'm expecting side lanes to be in trouble.
I think something we always kind of talk about in any kind of league whatsoever is always.
Bro, I do this too. When you play Trundle, you're trying to get all the efficiency possible, so you like leash the camp with your pillar. I'm pretty sure it does like almost nothing. Like, it just starts like it moves the grump like a couple inches to you, but junglers are all about the fucking efficiency. I'm pretty sure that shit is worthless, but I'd do it anyway.
Wants to crash it. Xiaohao is here. Xiaohao has a subjugate flash in.
He has no E. He's dead.
369 has no life, and 369 will be
goes and gets the cannon experience.
Right at the wrong time.
At least he crashed the wave.
Potential Herald where you don't have your ult, ZDZ does, and now you can have some aggression.
Yeah, they go on to Forage, but I mean the problem here is that Kanavi loses the 1v1 with Xiaohao, but Xiaohao has no flash. So let's see what Yagao does. Let's see if he can land this charm. Oh, they just win. Well, they always win the 2v2, bro. Kanavi and Yagao, they're really good in the 2v2. They just know their limits. Trundle not having flash there really sucked for him, because then he wasn't able to like actually follow Kanavi over. Both teams are super late for this Drake. Like, they just don't care about it at all. It's kind of weird. Okay, Kanavi has Hextrigger here, so he's just gonna go Maw completed. Teams do versus LeBlanc plus Gwen, or like Ahri plus Gwen, these types of combos. Looks like JDG just really doesn't want to contest it. I guess they just feel like they lose at this point.
Will secure themselves. The Drake Rift Herald will get dropped down in mid lane, and that might be a tier 2 because you don't have the inside.
So you're going for tier 2 instead.
Going to be hitting his mega very soon, so they can keep them all here. AL, the fight's done. You got the objective. You need
I mean 369 has to get out of here. He has flash. I mean, are they going to go for inhibitor turret here with Sivir? So JDG's just trying to zone them while they're just getting free stuff mid. Wait, actually a good Gnar ulti, and now Hope's just moving over because the fight looks good. Wait, it's just winnable from JDG. Oh my god, look at the damage. They're all so low. They're all 1 HP. Betty's dead. Forge should die too. Wow. Ah, they just won the fight like that, and they got mid turret. Damn, JDG just played it well. And they got inhibitor. I mean, they didn't even want the inhibitor. The inhibitor take is a bad thing. They tried not to get the inhibitor, but it ended up happening. They don't get the turret here, so heal up a little bit. Nah, JDG mid and jungle just aren't it. That's what I'm saying.
Fight, but ZDZ goes in.
I mean, they just kiting it out there. They play it in the choke and they just wait for Sivir to be able to move over. It's essentially just a 3v5 win. Like, I mean, I guess it's 4v5. I mean, 369 ulted, but then he wasn't really in the fight afterwards. He kind of just like sat on the side. Solid. I mean, there's no other limits. Rift Herald actually finished off inhib. They just win the team fight as well. So, I mean, well played to JDG. Definitely favorites in this series. What you'd kind of expect from them.
They're going to take that Nexus turret if they're left for too long.
That's the thing, right? JDG's not one of these teams that's just going to sit and watch. As 369 should be able to get out.
Hey, 369 trades ultis.
Just let you farm those super.
I mean, he has red buff, so he wants to chase this down. He wins this now. No ghost on yeah, no ghost on the Gwen as well. And 369 is gonna win this hard. Now you can just auto him.
ZDD doesn't have a huge amount of mana right now. You will.
Can't auto him in the bush though. Okay, yeah, he just wins. Red buff gap.
It's kind of just a really nice kiting right now. And oh, he's gonna have.
He has E. He has E.
He's gonna have a boomerang in 2, 1. No, the immunity is too.
He played that pretty safe. Okay, wait. Another boomerang. Oh, one more. It's the house. Kill him with the house. Oh, he lives.
Oh, Forge is here.
Oh, Forge is here. Well.
Between a rock and a hard place, but he's got his ultimate. At 369 says, "Bring your most worthy of challengers."
All right, like this is like a little f***ed up, bro. Like your bot in it. Like, do you not care about your bot lane, motherfuckers? Like Jesus.
The dragon. There's a TP coming in. That's going to be ZDZ here.
Hey, ZDZ's behind. I mean, Nar has TP. I mean, they got to drop a ward and have Nar TP, no?
No HP to even join this one.
I guess they're just running. I think we have to TP. No, like I mean, we have to TP. I think. Navi is stalling so much time. TP is kind of late. See what Sivir can do. Oh, 369 just flashes. He gets Betty into the wall. Chojo's into the wall. Oh, Hope is just dead. Oh, wait, never mind. He's okay. He's dead. Oh, they actually won the fight. I think we had to TP earlier, though. He really wanted to finish Drake before he TP'd, but probably just have to TP insta when your team's getting chased like that. Oh, they actually are going to be able to rush this. Enemy team is too slow. They could just burst it.
They're afraid of a pick potential being here.
Yeah, they just took too long to check. They didn't realize how fast they were going to do it. Did they even see the Sivir IE though? Oh my god, the charm onto Forge is huge. ZDZ is just dead. They can just go forward. Oh, he hit the charm onto Lulu. But they just want to back off because they don't want Zeri to keep on getting stacks of the ultimate.
Scryer's orb being used. Hope is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, Hope is just dead. Wait, what?
Now,
oh, he got picked. Well, Forge is dead. But I mean, that's definitely good for anyone's legend. Probably can't push anymore without Hope. Gwen is on the flank too. You gotta be kind of scared. I mean, Yugao has blue, but he has limited mana right now.
Gwen is being very sneaky. As you can see, Zeri putting down those Qs.
Zeri has no ult for right now. Yugao is ulting in. See what he does. Oh, he goes right onto Xiaohao. Right onto Xiaohao and Chocho.
How powerful he is, and they're not going to let the
Gwen is flanking, but I think they're fine. They just have to play together. Kanavi walked the wrong way. They have to kill Betty. They have to kill Betty. They have to kill Betty.
Betty gets out after doing all of that particular.
All right, 369 can go back. Wow, how broken is Yuumi, bro? This is like literally all Yuumi just being super broken. Like, it just is what it is. I mean, the reason they can win and like kite this out and like, yeah, I mean, it's just all Yuumi. Like those types of fights, Yuumi is the most broken champion in the game. Definitely just kill bot turret here, or bot inhib here, I mean. 369 flashed onto the Gwen. They just kill him off that. Clean.
And he is dead. Now with the inhibitor down and the minions pushing in on that Nexus turret, you can see the extra damage that was done earlier today.
Hey, we're hitting this turret.
Oh,
Kanavi didn't get the knock up. Betty got hooked, or got charmed, I mean.
JDG looking like they're going to be able to take themselves a 2-0.
Well, 369 gets another death. The 2-5 Nar game. He played well though overall, I thought. I really thought that he was actually doing work in these fights. It didn't feel like a 2-5 Nar game, bro. LPL standings. So JDG ends up finishing. They end up finishing their season. They're done. 14-2 ends up being their scoreline for the season. The thing that JDG needs to worry about is RNG's games. So top esports, they're definitely big favorites over V5. If they lose to V5, I think they're still, well, they're plus 20. So if they lose to V5 2-0, then they aren't guaranteed top 2, because yeah, then they will only have a plus 18 game score, and JDG ends up having the head-to-head because JDG actually beat Top Esports first game of the entire split. So that's the tiebreaker after game score. So Top Esports needs to win at least one game against V5, or they need to beat V5 in the series in order to get a top 2 spot. RNG is in position. Like if they just 2-0 TT and 2-0 LGD, they are in position to get that top 2 spot over JDG because they have the tiebreak over JDG. So if they're plus 18 and JDG's plus 18, then they get the spot as well. So the two teams that are in the lead for top 2, in my opinion, are actually RNG and Top. But we'll see where JDG, like if JDG is able to claim one of those spots if RNG drops the game, because RNG did drop a game to IG, which is crucial for the head-to-head. Anyone's Legend got 0-2 today, which is really bad for them. They actually have one of the hardest roads to playoffs because most likely they're probably gonna get 2-0'd by Top. And EDG, if they don't win at least one game versus EDG, that means they'll be -5, which means it's very difficult for them to make playoffs. 7-9 with a -5 game score. LNG is currently -1, so LNG can't have a -5 game score. They have one more match versus Weibo. The worst they can have is -3 with 7-9. OMG is -2, so they can't have a -5 game score. The worst that they could have is -4, but OMG favorites in their last series versus IG, even though I think that series will actually be pretty good. TT is another team that is trying to make playoffs here. They have 3 important matches next week. They play against Ultra Prime and RA. If they win both of those, they'll be up to 8 wins. So even though their game score is bad, getting 8 wins is enough to qualify you for playoffs. And we'll have to see how the rest of these games fare, because FPX, they still have to play against WE. They just got beat by Weibo yesterday. They still have to play against WE. If they win, they're -2. BLG also has to play against WE. If they win 2-0, then they're actually -3. So BLG it's pretty tough to make. IG, it's almost impossible. They need the fucking stars to align. So I already have them counted out. But we have to see what happens in the next week, because there's 1 week left of LPL, and there's 4 out of these 6 teams that are going to make playoffs. So RNG's matches are important, obviously, to see if they get top 2. Top 2 is a big advantage in LPL. And then FPX, BLG, and Anyone's Legend are really fighting for that last playoff spot. If I had to guess, I would think that LNG, OMG, and TT are going to be 3 of the teams that get playoff spots. And then Anyone's Legend, FPX, and BLG will be fighting for the last one. And right now, I think that FPX is probably in the best spot to get that final playoff spot.